Hey class,
Where's the homework?
come on, take it out.
Someone gonna airdrop the homework?
It's Gen Z Study Unit 4. Please, talk about whipped coffee. Talk about pandemic. Talk about pandemic.
You're gonna fail the
TikTok.
dabbing unit.
Dude, you're fucked. You're fucked, dude. Gen Z, they were gonna unite and take over the millennials. Do you remember that?
Bro, back in my day.
Back in my day, me as a teacher. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Cafe Phobia. I'm Dylan,
I'm Caden.
and today we are going to prison. First crime.
Being too hot and sexy.
Okay, I just had this thought, right? That was a Gen Z thing. I just had this thought. I just had this thought. Okay, I'm the teacher real quick, right?
Okay.
Hey class,
Hi, teacher.
it's the first day of school.
Okay.
Say your name and then give one interesting fact about
Oh,
yourself.
fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
What is your...
I wanna kill myself.
Okay, your turn.
Hi, my name...
See, because that's how much time you have before they start calling on people.
My name is Caden. Alright, my go-to is, hi, my name is Caden and I have 4 dogs. Because my parents are divorced and I have 2 dogs at each house.
Oh, okay. See, a little trauma dump.
Well, I usually don't include the second part. I usually just, like, I have 4 dogs.
Oh, my name's Kate and my
it's like...
parents are divorced.
Because, like, I don't know, it's just like, oh, 4 dogs, that's cool.
That is cool.
That is cool. Yeah, no, I got 2 dogs at each house. Oh.
Man, fuck icebreakers.
Why? I don't know a fun fact about myself. I wish I knew.
What is an interesting fact about yourself? Here, I'll give you more time to think about it.
I don't think any time is going to help.
Exactly.
Like, maybe by the end of this spot, I'll think of a fun fact about myself.
Whenever like that would happen, I don't like. What would I even? I feel like I just didn't know what to say. I was just like, I think I went down there like, oh, I have 2 cats or something. Or,
Whoa.
but I know, whoa. I don't know, like, what's an interesting, like, I literally can't think of it. Like, I play saxophone. Like, I don't know, that's not really that interesting.
I'm scared of the ocean. That's not, like, a fun fact.
It's pretty saxophone. Are you kidding? I feel, and then, but, like, some people had really good fun facts, you know?
Mhm.
They're like, I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro 5 times, and I only got faster.
Boy, go kill yourself.
You know, and me, I'm like, I got from the couch to, like, to my bedroom and stuff.
And that was a struggle.
Okay, I was thinking, like, if I was a teacher, I'm not doing icebreakers.
No.
Hell no. I'm just teaching, okay? Okay, first of all, I'm gonna be a good teacher.
Are you
like,
handing them a freaking packet?
No,
Yo.
not a freaking packet, yo. Okay, I don't get those teachers who are just, like, unnecessarily mean and, like, just want to see their kids fail. Like, what's that about?
Like, why is that your goal?
No,
you
no,
know?
no. It's like, okay, I'm been seeing the TikToks, right? And it's like, someone's like, oh, I need like point something to like round my grade up from like a B to an A.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And the teacher's like, no, I don't make any exceptions.
Fuck you.
Like, it's not even a full point you're rounding up.
Hey, if I do it for you, I gotta do it for everyone.
Do it for everyone. And it's not like you're a bad student where it's like a D to a C, right?
No.
It's like a B to an A.
Even if it's a D to a C, like, you know, they're clearly making some effort, you know? Like,
Right. Like,
I don't know, I think it
no,
goes
me,
in all
like
cases,
as a
you know?
I know this might affect my teaching position, but like as a teacher, I feel like I do, or maybe just make an extra assignment for them. Who gives it? Like come on, it can't be that hard. I mean, hey, I don't know. Maybe it is that hard, but
I learned that, like, the major I just added for my double major, like, the main track is, like, you know, being a professor, or, like, a zoologist or something. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't realize that was, like, I knew, you know, like, the concepts of the, like, major, but I didn't realize that was, like, the end goal of it. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And it's like, I've kind of been feeding into that a little bit more. So it might also be Professor Caden.
it might be. Yeah,
Who knows?
I want to be a high school teacher though.
I don't think I could be a high school teacher.
I'd prefer that more than college professor. Or if I did teach college, maybe just like 1 or 2 classes.
Kids, stop vaping in class. Kids.
Shut your bitch ass up. No, I'm just
You
like,
can't say that.
I don't want to curse at my kids either, you know. Like, I feel like some teachers, like, they just get off on, like, man, I just want to be really mean and, like, strict with these kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are y'all making people's lives harder?
I don't know.
Yo.
Like, that's definitely got to be a power trip. Yo.
Yes, it's like, I don't know, it's weird. I think it's so weird.
Like, why do you want to do that? So, like, are you like this in your everyday life? You know, like.
Okay, I realize it's like adults are crazy. Okay.
True.
As an
We're
adult,
we're legal adults.
burgeoning adult. Okay, young adult. I see adults out in public, and I'm like, why are you acting like that? Like, what the hell are you doing?
What's wrong with you?
No, like people. Like, I just went to Chipotle before this, right? Woman, AirPod in. She gets there, starts yelling out her Chipotle order. Just lower your voice. Like, that is my biggest pet peeve. Okay, just being loud in like public spaces where you don't need to be. Just speak at a normal talking voice.
Yeah. No,
I don't like. Are you not Are you not like ashamed? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
no, I was at Stardust earlier, and there's some grown ass.
we
I say Stardust all the time.
No, we don't. Because you work there.
I'm trying to get hired. If I get hired, I gotta stop talking about Stardust. Anyway.
Your coworkers are.
That I gotta be.
No,
that I gotta be.
You're not even working there just yet. Statute of. Hey.
Statute of limitations doesn't exist.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay.
Speaking
From an outside perspective, your coworkers are bad as well.
Okay.
Put me on with one of them, please.
Okay. Anyway. No, I was at Stardust, and there was this guy hitting the TikTok full volume, and he was kind of basic. It was a lot of anti-Trump stuff.
I don't care.
But it's still just like, why?
I don't care.
Why? You know? Like, who are you?
I don't care.
Like, do you not own headphones? Her?
No, just put captions on. Turn that shit to 0.
Yeah.
Like, what the... No, that pisses me off. Like, that legitimately pisses me off. Like,
It's one thing low volume. Low volume is still bad, but it's more manageable. Max volume? What are we doing?
you have no shame.
None.
Like, it actually pisses... I don't know. Like, especially when we say this a lot, but movie theaters, like, I'm about to fucking, like, go crazy on you. Like, I'm actually about to go stupid crazy on you.
I just don't get the point. It's like, hey, I'm here to see this movie. Nah.
I went to see Sinners last week. Pretty good movie. Okay, I'm not, like, in love with it, but I think it's pretty good, right? At the start of the movie, someone in, like, couple of rows ahead of me, like, their phone is on max brightness. Everyone can see that. Turn it off. Right?
That's
like,
crazy. That's crazy. Like, I would feel so embarrassed if I did that by accident.
I'd feel so embarrassed if, like, my phone even went off, like, a little alarm.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I just disrupted everybody's. But no, you get someone in your row going like, blah, 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 blah. I'm talking about nothing. I'm not talking about the movie Sinners. Blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about my life or whatever. Shut up.
Sure.
Shut up.
Black Beatles challenge.
And, okay, it's good to be reactive in the movie, but you can't be laughing or, like, awing at everything, right? Okay, Sinners, there's, like, some scary scenes, right? But you don't need to be going, like, like, when, like, nothing happens, right? Like, am I crazy? Am I crazy?
Like popcorn flying in the air,
No,
you know?
for real, just, like, what are you doing? I don't know, there was, like, an older couple and, like, maybe their kid or grandchild or whatever in front of me. The dude in front of me was so funny. He's like, oh shit, and like he like lay back all the way and like put the popcorn.
He was in 4D.
No, yeah, he was locked in and stuff. But can we talk about Sinners real quick?
Okay. I haven't
I
seen it.
haven't seen it, but it is not as sexual as people make it out to be.
No, I didn't know it was like a sexy movie.
It's not sexy.
No?
But have you seen the TikTok people like, oh my god, this freak shit ass movie? No?
I haven't. No.
Okay, I've been saying that.
Okay.
Like a lot about like what Haley Steinfeld did.
Okay, wait. No, I have heard.
Are you?
Yeah.
It wasn't that freaky.
No.
Y'all are just vanilla. And also, what she like?
Turn up.
What did she do that was? I'm talking directly to the camera. Fourth wall break. What did she do so crazy? Like she didn't do any crazy shit.
No.
No nudity, nothing. Like
I don't know.
I don't know. What
I
do
don't
people
know.
talk? Like I know she said some like off kilter things, but it wasn't that like. It wasn't that freaky. I don't know what people were talking about. The one problem I had with the movie is that Michael B. Jordan, like his character, had a lot of like one-liners and like quips and stuff, and I'm like, this feels too much like a Marvel movie, you know, a little bit. And I know the director for this movie did Black Panther and stuff, so like maybe he's still like writing Black Panther. I don't know. Anyways, it's just like, I don't know, like the one-liner. I'm like, okay, it's I don't know, it's giving like Captain America, like we good, like. besides that, it was really cool, like how it was shot and stuff. And I'm like, but why was it a horror movie? You know.
It just didn't need to be.
No, I don't think it needed. I thought the premise was super interesting, and like I think it could have ended in like a very dramatic way without it being a horror movie.
Mm.
And I don't want to spoil it for you, so
Yeah.
I'll keep it at that. Do you okay? Like, what do you know about it?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, never mind. I won't speak on it. It just like felt like the horror was. I know it's like that's the commentary, like the horror and stuff is like the people and blah 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 blah. But I'm like, does it need to be a horror movie? I feel like everything's like somewhat of a horror movie now, but that might just be a case of like, you know, it's like horror movies make the most money. It's like you need to act, like, you know, that's how you get movies made. It's like people only go to see horror movies.
Yeah, I guess so. Mainly, I mean, it's like horror movies tend to make a lot of money no matter how cheap they are.
Yeah.
So like, that's how I believe it's how A24 started. I'm trying to think.
That's
no,
like
Blumhouse.
Yeah.
Blumhouse, they just like they pump out a bunch of really cheap horror movies, and then that's how they're able to do their bigger titles.
I mean, they still do that.
Yeah.
Like their movies never do are never like acclaimed, you know.
Mhm.
But they still make them
Yeah.
because they know they make at least some money.
Except for 5 Nights at Freddy's. But
Okay, that too. But like, you know, like there's not many like you're not gonna go to like the movie like your standard AMC legal or whatever, and you're not gonna see like small indie films.
No.
And I wish we could see more of those
Mhm.
because like I bet there's a lot of great stuff no one ever really sees.
You think that it'd become normal just to have like a couple showings of like local Florida films or something, you know?
But they probably make no money, you know.
Yeah.
And they probably don't have enough money to like, hey, to get their movie in theaters.
Mhm.
Like that's the problem.
Yeah.
So they have to show them at like smaller things and like festivals and stuff like that. But even then, that's a lot of money too. I don't know. It's just such a shame because like I like watching like just small indie films and like. Okay, I like doing that. I just saw it during like when I was volunteering for the Florida Film Festival. I'm like I like seeing those. I just like I don't really appreciate when it's just like those cheap like pump and dump like horror movies. I'm like,
Mhm.
oh my god, like you know what I'm saying?
Can we
Like,
just get this
can
over
we get
with?
this, like I want to see something like really interesting like being said about like our society and stuff like no Jaden Smith
The
shit.
political economic state of
Exactly,
the
but
world.
like you know like that is something that's cool to watch. Anyways, go watch Sinners. It's pretty good.
I'll watch. I'll tap.
The main guy, not Michael B. Jordan, Miles Catan and stuff. His first movie, that guy's great. And I don't know if he's the one singing, but like whoever's singing, he's fucking amazing. And that guy can really sing. So, watch Sinners. Anyways. Sorry, I went on a little Sinners ramble.
You're good. If you're gonna be reincarnated as something, what would you want to be?
As something,
Anything.
anything. Cat,
I don't know.
tree,
I was thinking maybe like a bug,
bug.
because it's like, it's fast. You know, it's like you're probably living a couple days or something. You know, like so you can get reincarnated again, right? But it's like this. All right, I had this question because I had a bug on my car. And that shit stayed on my car for like 20 minutes, you know, while I was driving around. I'm driving the car, this is me driving the car, you know? Like, and I'm like, I just completely displaced this bug from everything.
Dude, when I went to go see Enola with you, right? We had to go all the way to Disney Springs to see that.
Mhm.
There was a spider like on top of my car, just like crawling around. I saw him like, oh shit, is that inside? But it wasn't.
Mhm.
And I was like, I went to go Enola. I got back home and I see the same spider just like crawling down again. I'm like, I took you to Disney Springs and back.
You know, it's like, it's a whole ass adventure.
I mean,
Or you can just get killed immediately.
yeah, true. I don't know. I don't really believe in reincarnation. I know you're not saying.
Yeah, no, I don't. But I think it's an interesting idea. But
I think it's interesting. I don't know. I find it more interesting that there is only one life, but or a philosophical question. Anyways, probably a cat. I mean, would you not want to be reincarnated as a human?
yeah, eventually, but it's like if I got to choose anything, you know, like I definitely experiment a little bit.
Yeah. I'd like to be a tree.
I don't know, you're just chilling for so long.
Yeah.
But it's like
A
that's
tree-
so long.
A tree in a good place.
Okay.
We have a very nice view.
You're getting pissed on at least once.
Okay.
Probably a lot
People-
more than once.
People pay to get pissed on.
You're getting a lot of feet on you, a lot of piss.
Good.
Hey.
That's what. Fuck it. Why not?
Only branches.
Only branches. Why not? Fuck it. I mean, like a tree. Can I be a chair? Or does that not count?
You could be a tree that gets reincarnated, or that gets cut up into a
No,
chair.
no,
But
no,
when
no.
are you not?
No. Can I be a chair? Like, can I get reincarnated as a chair?
I feel like tree is even pushing it as like life, you know? Like, if we're talking reincarnation, I'm trying to think like, because when does your life cycle end as a chair?
Till it gets blown to smithereens? I don't know.
World War Three.
I mean, people throw away chairs. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I like to be something very stationary and get a good look of things. I
And
don't
get them booties on you.
Get them booties on me, yeah. Is there like a tongue on a chair and I'm gonna stick that straight out and put it on someone's fucking booty hole?
Bro, an anteater? That'd be mad chill. Like an anteater that lives in the zoo and they give you the fucking porridge.
No, I don't want to live in the zoo. I don't want to live in the zoo. It's too confining.
But like
I
a
gotta,
bougie zoo.
I don't care. I gotta be free.
Bougie zoo.
I gotta be free. I could be a cheetah. You know, I fuck with like. We talked about the nomadic lifestyle.
The Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa, the nomadic lifestyle.
Mhm.
I could be a sheep. I could just walk around, follow someone, follow water. I don't know. Like, are you saying you want like would someone? Fuck. What am I saying?
Fuck.
Like, would you want to be a lion or like a tiger or like any big animals? Because I feel like that life sucks.
Really? You're a big dog.
But like all you have, your kills have to be so big and stuff.
Yeah. I know, I'd want to be like a bear. So I can just like fucking go fishing. I can chill in the
Grizzly bear,
wilderness.
grizzly bear.
Hibernate, you know, I
Dude,
just
gri-
sleep all the fucking time.
I want to hug a bear.
Come here.
Come
Come
here.
here. Come here.
A big fucking bear, right? And there's a little salmon like going out his mouth. I want to hug one of those, but they would literally rip me to shreds. Like, why are they so fluffy? Like,
It's great. No, the exotic pet trade is like, it's fucked up, but like, people just own bears. You know, people just own tigers and shit, and they're just like chilling with them petting it.
like, how do you get to that point?
I don't. It has to be like raised from birth, but even then, it's like, I mean, it could just kill you at any moment. But that's so chill.
Yeah, the people who like wrestle with like the tigers and stuff,
Yeah.
like that seems chill, even though they're probably getting really abused.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Whatever. If you look past everything horrible, it's pretty awesome.
That looks fine, but I'm not. I wouldn't want to own like big reptiles. Either.
No. Like, I don't know. This goes back to like the fear of the unexpected and all that stuff we were talking about. Like, I feel like it extends like, you know, roaches, bugs, whatever, blah blah blah. Same goes for like lizards and like a lot of reptiles for some reason. Even though like, you know, I don't know if I had a fucking. I can't think of the right animal, so I'm just gonna say iguana. If I had a fucking like iguana, you know, like, that still freaks me out for some reason. Like, they moving too fast.
They move way too fast.
Way too fast.
Have you seen one swim?
Yeah.
They move way too fast.
Well, wait, I thought they couldn't swim.
No, they can.
They can?
They move really fucking fast. Like faster than I'm making. Like they move fucking fast.
Damn.
Okay, can we get back onto Orlando hatred? Is that okay? Can I
Go
speak
ahead.
on that?
Speaking.
I forget like a big appeal of like people moving to Orlando is like, oh, they want to be able to go to the theme parks all the time.
That's like the.
Like, do people actually find that fucking fun? Like, I'm sorry, I don't find that fun. Going to theme parks all the time. Like, I get like novelty like once in a while, right? But the Cinderella had the same magic if you're there every weekend. That's your friend. That's your friend. I don't know. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I think it's fun, even going regularly, but it's what we've talked about before. Like, I'm very go there, rides, leave. you
Yes,
know?
not stay the whole day.
No. I don't want to meet any characters. You know, maybe grab some food there. Probably not. You know, really just depends. Like,
Once in a while. Like, you can't
Once
spend.
in a-
If you buy food there, you're like, that's your whole pay.
no, and I know I'm just in out. I don't want to see no shows. I don't want to see no parades.
Fuck the shows.
I don't want to see no fireworks.
Fuck the fireworks. Can I be honest? Fireworks fucking suck.
I hate fireworks. I've always hated fireworks.
They're alright. They're alright.
Like, it's fine. They go up and they go, And it's like, okay.
Whoa.
Like, alright, I think that's because we've grown up with it so much
No,
and
I
it's
literally-
been so normal.
I literally could see the fireworks every night
Yeah.
at my house. So.
Like, I think if it was some, like, rare thing, like, only see it 4th of July and never see it on that grand scale.
We have
you know?
AI porn. Are we still mesmerized by fucking fireworks? No, like, be honest. Is that, like, I get, like, if you never saw fireworks before and you're like, that's fucking crazy, you know? But now, like, everything's at our fingertips. Like, are we really amazed by this anymore?
That's true.
You could literally be put in a prompt. Like, you can put in a prompt, some AI porn website, and it's knocking out something crazy. Something no one's ever seen before.
There's bigger and better things.
There's bigger and better. Thank you.
You can watch firework porn.
You can watch a firework go up and be like, oh my god, I'm about to fucking explode, right? That's probably a category. But what do we like? What do we do? Like, people are like, oh my god, I can't wait to go to the parks. You work a 9 to 5 job, and you want to waste your time off going to the fucking theme parks. Like, that just baffles me.
I think it's fun.
No. Okay. Like, yes, it's fun, but like that's it. That's all. Like people who
If that's like your whole life,
people
that's one
people
thing.
who love like amusement parks like that, they ride or die for that shit. Like literally, they're like, okay, I gotta get on a rope drop, you know, and stuff like that. Just like, there's got to be something better you can do with your life. Like take up knitting. I don't know.
Like, that's the Disney adult lifestyle.
Yeah,
That's-
I just can't I can't fuck with a Disney adult. I'm sorry.
Do you see, it's like, I forgot what YouTuber made a video about it, but Disney started selling, like, Disney apartments so you could live right next to the parks.
But that's all. That okay, yes, but that has existed already.
That has, but it was, like, actually Disney sponsored and, like, owned and everything.
No,
and
have you
it's,
seen
like,
the houses?
Themed.
Yes, before the apartments, there was the houses. They've been there a lot longer.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, and they're like themed houses. Too.
Oh. Like, that's your
all
whole
all the decorations, fucking Minnie Mouse and stuff like that.
Like, can you imagine you're having sex in the up house? Like, something's wrong. Something's
up
wrong.
and away. Like, do you start quoting that shit? Like, what the hell? Like, those properties must be so expensive too.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely, like, 150% marked up.
Oh, it's like it's probably like an average ass house, and it's just like $1 million, like easily.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't
Like, could I date like back to dating because we're obsessed, right? Could I date a Disney adult?
It depends how obsessed. Like, are we talking they go...
How bad is she?
Are we going once a week?
That's too much for me. That's too much.
Like,
I can't use my 2 days off to go once a week to Disney.
Like, that's too much for me, but it's, like, bearable.
That's not bearable. That's not bearable. If you're going okay, say you work 5 days a week, right? You get 2 days off. One of those
Okay,
2
that's
days
a
you're
lot.
going to Disney.
That's a lot.
And they're Disney adults, so they want to do everything when they get there.
Okay, everything?
They're
is a
Disney
no.
adults. They want to get their rope job. They want to meet the character. They need to get their lightning
I
lines
don't
or whatever.
think I could do
bullshit.
it. I don't-
Bro, the way people talk about like hacking Disney, I'm like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? Like, isn't that crazy? Like, if I'm going to Disney, like, I'm just going for a chill time, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to Epcot, getting my Japanese food, right? And like going on a couple rides, taking my ass home. That's it. That's all I want. I don't want to meet fucking these dumbass characters. Like, sorry for the
I
people.
never got that appeal, even when I was little. It's like, this is a motherfucker in a costume. Like, they're about to sign a piece of paper with this
Oh, you
signature
had
they
the-
practiced 50 times.
You had the autograph book.
I
too?
had the
Okay,
autograph
me
book.
too. I got a lot of autographs because like I went on the Disney cruises too,
Mhm.
so I get like it's complex. But like you bring the autograph book and they sign
Mhm.
like they just sign that shit.
Mhm.
Okay, I wasn't even really thinking like, oh my god, this is like Donald Duck's signature though.
Mhm.
Like even as a kid, like I don't know,
No.
I wasn't that immersed.
No.
But I feel like Disney adults they're fucking immersed.
Mhm.
Like they're in that shit.
No, I never even got the appeal even when I was little. Like, anytime I would do that kind of stuff, it was mainly my parents like, oh, we need a photo or something, you know? And it's like, I remember I had to meet, like, the Guardians of the Galaxy with, like, my little brother and sister for a picture.
Uh-huh.
Well, it was favorite Marvel movie and stuff. So it was like, okay, maybe this will be, like, just a cool picture. I don't even know what I was thinking. I was like, sure, I'll go along with it, right? It's just weird because it's just like, this is a dude in a costume, and it's not even like a full costume. He just got like mutton chops, you know. It's like,
Oh, he's just Star Lord.
yeah, you know, it's just like, this is just
This is dude.
It's just a dude, you know? And I'm just like, hey, what am I supposed to say to you?
But they're always in character.
Always in character. But like, are you supposed to have a conversation? And
I
like,
don't
oh,
like-
I'm your biggest fan?
No,
like,
I don't
what?
like that.
No.
I don't like when they're too in character.
Mm. Well, I mean, you have to be for Disney.
Okay,
but-
for the kids, go ahead, go full
Yeah.
in character. Like that's fun, you know. But like the people, like you know, like the Hollywood Studios area
Yeah.
where it's like the new Star. I don't even know the Star Wars area.
Yeah.
And they like go up and interrogate people and stuff.
Mhm.
That's too much, bro. If you ever did that to me, I'm just like, alright, cool. like,
Like, I just don't even know what to say. Like,
No, like-
this is a fake conversation.
no, like exactly. It's just like okay. Have your fun. Like, don't pick. I know, like they pick on the adults, you know, because
Yeah.
like the adults are like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Like, yeah, I can't wait to be immersed in it. And it's meanwhile, it's like, is it really 90 fucking plus degrees in whatever Star Wars planet? You know, like, are we being fucking for real? You know?
Well, Tatooine got 2 songs.
Okay, true, but I don't even know shit about Star Wars.
I don't even know if that's true. I think it is.
I don't know. Anyway. I'm just like, if someone, one of those characters ever did that to me, started like interrogating me, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy.
I got places that I got a lightning
Like,
lane in 5 minutes.
I know like they're doing their job and stuff, but like, this is not fun for me,
No.
you know? Like, how do you say like, leave me alone? But like, if you say leave me alone, like they start playing into it. man.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you can't escape me, you know? It's just like, I'm gonna swing on you. I'm gonna swing. Like, you know,
No, use the force. Try me. Try me.
no, dead ass.
Try to keep me.
Like, how do you tell people like that who are like that in character to be like, I'm sorry, I don't want to do this? Because I feel like there should be like an option to say that. You know?
Like, they should just walk away at us, right? Like, if you're not into it, just...
I feel like you should be like, and just keep walking, and they'd be like, alright, cool, I'm not gonna bother. This
I
guy."
feel I'm just like, you got me.
It's way too immersive.
Mhm.
Like, I'm like, you know, like that's too much.
Mhm.
It's too, like, I feel like I don't know. Back in my day, you know,
Mhm.
like when as a kid going to the parks, it felt like the characters were separate from like your experience. Like you had to go searching for that.
Yeah.
And they just stood there in one spot and you got to take photos. Right?
Mhm.
Why are the characters like going like I see videos from Epic Universe and like the people are just walking around and stuff and they're just like talking to people. I'm like, no.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's kind of funny sometimes, but it's like, I don't want to interact with that. You know?
I don't. I
Like-
just want. That's not fun for me. I don't know. Like, do I not have whimsy in my life? Like, it's like I don't want to like play fucking dress up right now. Like, I feel like such like an old head saying that, but I'm like, I'm not having fun with this. Okay?
No, what is it, like the Igor guy at Epic Universe? Like the...
Yeah.
He's the guy in the Dark Universe or whatever. I get a lot of videos of him. It's like, okay, this is actually a pretty funny guy, you know? and stuff.
Yes. No, he's a funny guy.
Yeah, no, and it's like, I enjoy watching these videos. I don't want to be the one he's
No,
talking to.
no,
I don't want to be
no.
the one he's talking to.
Fuck no.
Because, like, am I
Oh no,
supposed-
babe.
Oh no, baby. Like, am I supposed to play into this like little bit? You know, like I don't know. Like, am I supposed to be a character? Like, I don't even know.
Because if you want me to live, I'm not keeping it PG. I'm just telling you that. I'm telling you that right now. If any of these guys are like, I want to inspect you, I'm like, bro, I got anal beads. Like, I'm not keeping it PG, and then now I'm going to get in trouble.
Ooh, Igor's never heard of those before.
Exactly. Like, if I get in, like, here's my thing, right? If I start playing into it, I'm going way too hard. Okay? Like, I'm not working, so I can go hard in the paint, and I'm saying whatever. Like, I'm not keeping this PG.
You're ruining the magic.
But like, as an adult, like, why are you like invested in that magic so much?
I don't know. I genuinely don't.
Well, you gotta fill out a W-2. Like, what are we talking about? What are we? I'm taking that from Slushy News. You know, when Hums is like,
Mm-mm.
what are you talking about?
What are you talking?
What are you talking? Like that shit's just okay. Anyways, like, why are you that immersed? You know,
I just don't get it. Like, I can't make myself.
is it that fun? Is Disney and Universal that fun?
I think it's fun, but I literally just like the rides.
Yes.
That's it.
I mean, I honestly don't really care that
No.
much. No, it's just like whatever.
Mhm.
Honestly, I'm kind of feeling that with Halloween Horror Nights.
The hype is kind of dying down. Like, it was really fun for a while, and now it's like, I like to go once or twice, and it's like, alright, let me do everything. But the repeated, like, alright, let me go again and again and again, it's like,
I don't.
okay. No? Just in general, you're not feeling it?
No. Sorry, I meant to say like I'm not really feeling like the repeated like
Yeah.
repetitiveness of it.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
if
know.
I were to go, I'd maybe go like 2 times. you
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
You're like, okay, I hit everything.
But that used to be like every single weekend and a weekday.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm going several times a week. Like that was my life.
Yeah.
Like I don't know where the magic died.
I mean, I was never that invested
No.
deep in. I would go like maybe once a week. But,
Okay.
But I was like, I know we went like this past year a couple of times.
Mhm.
I was like, I don't know.
By the end, I was just like, I'm not really feeling it.
It's alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're just getting older, but anyways.
We're
Also,
losing the
you,
Lindsay.
you need a good group. You need a good group.
True,
You need
true.
a group that's not on bullshit. So, and I haven't been in part of one of those groups. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry, guys. For all the people, I haven't been part of a group that's never not. Everyone's not been on bullshit. We can cut if we need to.
Okay. I mean, I've had some good groups, but
I've never had a good group. I feel like someone's always on bullshit or something. Like, why? Honestly, it's not funny anymore to be obnoxious in public.
it's
At this grown age, like just yelling or skipping the line or whatever, no, that's not funny
What
anymore.
are we doing?
What are you doing? Like, I'm actually getting pissed. Just thinking about it. I don't know. Like, Halloween Horror Nights is like, and I see like the demographic of it now, and I'm like, they're all younger than us.
Yeah,
And I
no.
just like, I feel weird.
It's all like high school.
Yeah, I'm just like, no.
Or younger.
Or younger,
It's just-
yeah. I'm just like,
It was good when I was high school or younger.
exactly. What is? I guess college is like that space for like young adults, right?
Yeah.
Like people our age and
Mhm.
stuff.
Like I don't know. Is it more fun because people just like drink there a whole bunch? Like
What? Like college? Horror
yeah.
Nights? Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
Like people who have fun there, they probably drink a lot.
Mhm.
That's expensive.
That is
At
at a
university?
theme park, bro.
It's like $20 for like a drink.
Like and it's a souvenir cup for $30.
See the immersive. That's way too. I don't know. I just have a lot of family members who like work for Disney or Universal, right? So like I could always get into these places, right? And it's never like I was always the kid like, can we go before the hot fireworks, please? Can we go? Like, cause you know why? If you wait till fucking fireworks at Magic Kingdom, the line to get out of there,
Horrible.
you're fucked.
Horrible.
And you know what? As like a 10-year-old whose feet is already hurting, like I'm a bitch. I'm sorry, I'm a bitch.
I wanna go home.
I'm a complain and
Where,
cry.
where?
No, I'd probably do that now, okay? I'd probably like complain and start crying. Cause like, this is so like ridiculous. Like I'm like going through so much more pain and suffering. Saying from someone who's at Disney, like I'm pain and suffering. Okay, you get it.
It's the lowest of the low.
It's the lowest of the lows. But like, this could have all been avoided if we skipped the fireworks.
Yeah.
I don't care about the fireworks. I'm sorry.
don't care.
I don't give a shit.
No. I was always like also very noise sensitive as a child, and it's like I think I've gotten better about it with age, but like loud noises would really freak me out. So fireworks really freaked me out. Like, you know, Big Thunder Mountain, like whenever you're going up and it's like really
yeah.
loud, like that would freak me out. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff like that that would like kind of get me geeked. So I don't know, I just never got it. It's just like,
I would close my ears during fireworks.
yeah, no, I had to have like earplugs.
Oh.
It was serious.
So serious. Earplugs don't work for me.
No.
I've tried them. They just fall out my ear.
So what you have to do is like you have to like twist it up and then put it in so it expands in your ear. Like I don't know, because I tried to use like what are they called? Earbuds to like fall asleep for a while, but every time I woke up they would just be falling out because I'm moving around so much in my bed. But
I couldn't sleep with like AirPods in, but I had friends who would do that.
I used to be able to, and it's like I used to have like content whenever I was going to sleep, but now I have to like turn everything off, unless I like accidentally fall asleep. But I have to be real tired, and all the lights have to be on.
For me, it really depends. Like, okay, some nights like I'm like I just turn my phone off, go to bed, turn off all the lights, whatever. But sometimes I'm like I don't know. I guess I have like really stressful nights. You know, I'm not like an easy sleeper.
Yeah.
So like sometimes I'm like fuck, I'm stressed. So like I'm gonna put on like a little podcast and
Yeah.
then I can fall asleep. Right.
Okay.
Like it's like minimal stuff like that.
I'm not. I just hate whenever I like, if it's an interesting video or something, I'm not falling asleep, because I know I'm gonna hate like having to go back, scrub through like what do I remember, what do I partially remember because I was like half awake, you know.
I re-listen to like podcast episodes I've already listened to.
I don't like that really, like
Good.
even YouTube videos like I don't know. I've got like a set few channels where I can, but like for most of it, it's one watch, one listen. I'm good.
For me, it's like Upstairs Neighbors and stuff. Like I'll usually put that on when I'm going to sleep or something because I'm like, okay, I'm familiar with this.
Yeah.
It's like and it's a good volume too.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
stuff. But sometimes I'll wake up to like emergency intercom going and it's like it's hella loud. And I'm like I'm disoriented a little bit, and I'm like I can't fall asleep to like that podcast. But like Upstairs Neighbors, I'm like, it's a nice like calm like
It's a chill.
they're a calm volume, and I'm like okay, I can fall asleep. Like YouTube videos, not so much because I don't really watch like YouTube as much anymore. I watch like a couple like my hitters, you know, like Danny Gonzalez, you know, like what's his name, Drew Gooden and stuff like that. Like those are my hitters. You know?
Okay.
I watch like a good mythical morning once in a while or something. But I'm not like super like YouTube essay person.
I'm not big on like YouTube essay anymore, but I'm big on YouTube. I got like Moist Critical, Connor Eats Pants, William Osmond is a big one recently.
Who?
William Osmond, he's like a science like YouTuber.
Okay.
He was with like Michael Reeves and
Okay.
like the Backyard Scientists and stuff.
Oh yeah.
He used to do that stuff, but now he's just a farmer.
Nice.
But like a really shitty farmer. I know I got more, but I watch a lot of YouTube. That's like my main source of content, I'd say.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm mostly on Instagram or TikTok.
I am on those a lot, but I'd say YouTube is my main. And then I know they're all the same. But no, I'm not. I have like I get in little phases where I watch a lot of like Netflix or like like some Hulu show or something. But I don't know. I haven't really had like a big one yet. Like I started One Piece and I'm kind of watching that like on and off. But I don't know. I haven't had a show in a minute where I'm like
You're gonna be watching
watch,
that on
watch,
and
watch.
off like for you.
Forever.
Forever.
I'm only like 11 episodes in out of like the thousands. So
Boom.
boom.
Okay, I'm debating whether or not I should commit to Succession. I've watched like 5 episodes.
Okay. I thought you weren't really feeling it.
Huh?
I thought you weren't really feeling it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm debating.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
should I continue? Like, cause I'm not like super sold on it, but I'm not even done with the first season, right?
Mhm.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm not like super committed to it right now.
Mhm.
I'm just like,
Just don't think it's worth.
yeah, I don't know. I watched the first episode of Euphoria too, cause that somehow escaped me as a teenager.
Me too somehow.
Yeah, I feel like it hit like age group like really hard, but I don't know. I watched the first episode and I'm like, would I say this is made with a good purpose? I don't know. You know,
No.
it's very debatable.
It's evil.
I mean, like, it feels very fetishistic at some points, and it feels like, okay, these are 15, 16-year-olds, like, apparently,
Mhm.
even though it's like Jacob Elordi and he looks like 30, no
Yeah.
shade, but like, I don't know, like, it's like, it feels like, it feels like even in just the first episode, it feels like it stays too much on like, kind of, okay, when you say like glorifying like drug use and like, I guess like when I say like sexual abuse, I don't know if that's the right word.
Mhm.
Like I think like you can glorify it and show like, oh my god, these people like love it, right?
Mhm.
But you can also glorify it and like show like how bad it is for these people, but they
Yeah.
still come through on the other side.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can show someone who's like super addicted to drugs, but like if you don't show like that, it's like a very negative thing. Like you do kind of glorify it, showing like, oh, this is like some kind of like deep sadness that people can engage with drugs.
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying. There's no like reward for it.
Exactly, but like the reward is that you are sad and kind of like, you know, like you are able to like, I don't know, like live and like still be addicted to drugs. You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
when like a lot of people, it's like it's so debilitating for their life,
Mhm.
right? Like, I feel that like that kind of like glorification is in the show already.
Mhm.
And there was this. I'm sorry, I'm gonna spoil the first episode.
Okay, sure.
Okay, Sydney Sweeney, like her character, she hooks up with this one dude, right? And before she hooks up with him, like his bros all show her like her nudes and stuff and like her sex tape, whatever. And they're like, she likes it rough if you fuck her rough and stuff. So like when he starts having sex with her, he does it like very like aggressively, right? Like
Mhm.
puts his hand on her throat, and she's like, stop, stop, you know, like obviously because like it's fucking like kind of like it's giving like sexual assault vibes, you
Mhm.
know. And they stop, right? And And it's like, but then she's like, oh, I just didn't know you were gonna do that. Like, next time just like tell me, or like I tell you. And then they start having sex again, and it's like very rough, you know. You can, like, is that not like?
Yeah, no, there's no.
Like, I feel like they should have just stopped having sex. I don't
Yeah.
know, like
Just like why?
it's like, okay, she's consenting to it, right? And like, it's okay for I think a lot of times it's good to show like women like engaging in like sex that like is not very like traditional, you know, in any sense. Like not very. Okay, actually no, that is pretty traditional. She's being very submissive. Well, you like very rough.
I get what you mean.
Right? Okay, but is she? I don't get the point of showing that like her like not liking it at first, and then immediately reversing it to being like, oh, I do like it. Like just tell me.
There should
like,
be some consequence.
It should just not. It should just stop.
Yeah.
And it's like, is that what? What are you trying to say here? That like teenage girls like love sex? Like that's weird. You know,
Yeah.
if that's what you were saying, right? And then, I don't know. It feels like. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure if you're a teenager to have sex and stuff. It's like, but it just felt like sometimes it just felt like it was meant to like embarrass like the woman characters, right? Like there's what's her name, like Bobby Ferreira or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, sorry. And she's just sitting with these three dudes, right? And she's a virgin or whatever. And one of them's like, oh, fat bitches always give the best head or stuff like that. And they're like, oh, why don't you take off your shirt? And then the way it was shot is like, oh my, this is a great moment for her because she's finally losing her virginity, right? But it felt like very like coerced against her. Right?
Yeah.
And it felt like they were making fun of her even though she had sex with.
That wasn't a positive description what you just said.
No, but like when she came out of that, she's like, woo, woo, and she's like, can't wait to tell, you know, like, I don't know, like, obviously that's the first episode, right? But like,
It didn't feel like commentary on anything.
No, it felt like, okay, we just like, we want to show Sydney Sweeney having rough sex, and that she likes it, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not like she likes it and she made it clear from the beginning. It's like, oh, this young man kind of like forced him, you know? It's like, it's towing the line of like, where's the consent, you know? And that just felt very weird to me. I'm like, interesting.
I don't know, it just doesn't seem needed at all.
No, it doesn't. And Hunter Schafer, right? She's a trans character, and like in the first episode, they show like sexual violence. Like, it's unclear, you know. Like to me, it leads more as like sexual violence and stuff. Like with like an older man who's like obviously like she's not of age, and like that's weird. You know, like what was the point of that? You know, of showing that when that's like already like a very negative like thing to depict, you know, like violence against trans people. Like obviously that commentary is necessary, but like what is the purpose of it in like a show like this? I'm like, I don't know.
It's just there to be there. There's no like purpose for it.
Yes. And it just felt like, okay, in the first episode, the trans woman character, she is like, I don't know, it's unclear if she's like is victimized like due to sex, right? With like an older man, right? That's a negative thing, right?
Yeah.
The Zendaya's character, she's like addicted to drugs, right? But it's not. It's like showing like how like that's kind of like a sexy kind of like, you know, like position to hold, right? Because it's like she's like overcoming it, and she's like kind of still free somehow, you know. When it's like that's not the reality, obviously. Right? They make fun of like a plus size character and stuff, you know, but like they like still like the show of having sex, and then like, you know, like that's not, I don't know, like what is the point there, you know? Also, it's like she's like insulted by these other characters, but like this is a good thing for her having sex with them. I'm like, okay. And then it shows like another supposedly underage girl like have rough sex, and then like she doesn't like it, but she ends up does. Like what? Like, you know, like I'm trying to like explain it, but it's so strange. Like explaining it, and then like Alexa Demi, right, her character, the Maddie character. You know,
I don't really know, but
like she's just woken up with Jacob Elordi's character, right? And like she's getting back at him at his party by having sex with like another dude in the pool and stuff like that. So it's like, are you saying like, okay, yeah, like women have this power to like really make like these men jealous and stuff by their sexuality, but like is not like that's not like a really empowering thing, is it? Because like it feels like her sexuality is still being exploited by other people,
Yeah.
right? I don't know. It's just that, like, and I'm like, do I want to keep watching this? I'm like, I don't know.
I know.
But people like it, and that's valid too, I guess. Like if you think like, oh, these are like I guess another takeaway is to be like, oh, these are things that do happen in our society, and it's like it's important to show it.
Mhm.
But for me, it's like it feels like it's not coming from a good place. It feels like you just want to see this on screen.
It's not social commentary. It's just like
Just like you just want to show like these very negative things.
the most over the top. Like
Yeah. And also, is it really that like what I don't know like what the thought provoking conversation is. Like, is it that like what are you trying to say? And it's also written by a man and stuff, and like directed by one. It's like, what are you trying to say that like you think women are like victims of like sexual violence or sexual perverseness, right, in our society? But like, are you trying to say like, oh, because all these characters like enjoy or like, but they never take control of the situation.
Mhm.
It always feels like the man is like in charge of the situation,
Yeah.
in lack of better terms, right?
Mhm.
I'm like, what are you trying to say here? You know, that like, oh, actually, women do like these, like being like victimized by men. Like, I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's like, isn't it so strange? But like, it's such a popular show.
I don't know. I kind of want to watch now just because I'm like curious and I want to have my own thoughts
Yeah,
on
I
it,
think
like just based off of what you've said. But I know it just doesn't sound like there's any commentary.
No, it's like, what's the point of showing like Sydney Sweeney's character in that, like, scenario? Like, she likes rough sex. Okay, great. You know, but like, she was kind of being like, it was like, it felt like there was no consent in that.
Kind of being coerced.
Yes, at first, right? But she's then she stops him and she's like, "Oh, actually, I do like this. Just tell me." And I'm like, "But he's still being rewarded, even though he never asked her in the first place."
Yeah.
Like, huh?
I don't know. That just doesn't seem like good writing.
It doesn't, and it just doesn't like. But it's a. Why? Like, I don't. I'm trying to figure out like why people like this show. You know, like when it first came out, we were all in high school, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. Like very starting early high school, and then I remember like season 2 came out junior year, and I had this like English class, right? And like it was this group of girls, right? And they would always talk about like the new Euphoria episode like every Monday or something,
Yeah.
right? And I didn't know, and I just like teenagers love this show, right? And then like, but what's being shown, I feel is like very harmful to teenagers, right? And it feels very like sexually perverse. In a way, from like obviously the knowledge is like it's made by like an adult man,
Yeah.
written by an adult man.
Mhm.
It's like, so like, I think like teenagers would like it because it's kind of like it's so shocking to look at,
Mhm.
right? And like the directing style is like very in your face, and it's very like they take a lot of big swings, like even in the first episode. I'm just like, is this a good thing to like is this a show meant to be watched by teenagers? Like, it doesn't feel like it, But that's, like, the main audience, I feel.
I think so.
Yes, right?
Mm.
It's like, Like, if you're making a show like that, like, hold on, teenagers would probably relate to these very sexy, hot characters and be like, oh, I'm like that too,
Yeah.
I'm, like, kind of blah, 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 blah. I'm like, but it's like, I feel like it's very, like, a negative depiction.
There should be some kind of message.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be, like, explicit like that. But it has to be like, I don't know. I feel like making like a very over the top show and where like, I don't think like just because women like take control of like a sexually degrading like experience, right? That is like they're being empowered by it. I feel like even if someone does feel like empowered by like a sexually like demeaning relationship, it's still coming at the expense of the woman, right?
Yeah, because they're still like put down in the beginning.
Yes. I just, like that's like a very hard line to toe.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't know, it felt like, okay, this is obviously made for teenagers, though.
Yeah.
And who are not going to be able to discern like what is like a healthy relationship with sex just yet.
To them, this is sex show.
To them, this is like, oh, this is how teenagers have sex. And it's like a very like, maybe that's like, maybe I'm not taking like the intelligence of teenagers too seriously. But I don't know, I feel like it's very an interesting depiction and like maybe you should watch it.
Yeah, no, I will. I'll give my thoughts.
Your thoughts. Your thoughts. Sorry, that was my before.
You're good. That was interesting.
Topic? We don't have any topics.
No topics. I'm trying to think.
It's raining. Really
It's
low.
pouring.
It's pouring. The old man is sleeping.
I took a good nap earlier because it was raining.
Nice.
Yeah.
New Pink Panthers tonight.
That's big. That's big. I'm excited. I'm not like diehard fan or anything, but I'm pretty excited. The singles have been really good.
The singles have been fucking amazing. I'm gonna tell you that. And Pink sent me a photo today. Can I show you all?
Okay.
Can I show you
Pull
all?
it up.
Can I show Pookie? Is that alright? She said, Dylan, just wait.
Let me see.
Just vote.
She just sent that to you.
She sent that to me, yeah.
Hey, what's up?
You didn't get the fancy that is almost you?
Oh wow, that's Pink Panther's phone number.
Yeah. She wants me to buy a lot of things. I don't know what that's about. I mean,
It's working.
I mean, I already bought the T-shirt and the special edition vinyl 1 out of 2,000.
On the low, on the low.
Did you see my TikTok also?
I did. I did. And
American men. Oh, girl. Like, okay. I'm actually gonna say. Ross. Let me think of
Oh.
Ross. No, I didn't mean Ross. Sorry, I only think of like who I, you know. Like, oh, wait, you got a Ross?
Oh.
No, I don't know.
play.
Oh, you're gonna play it?
I'll play it.
Okay, sure.
And we're back.
It's it's a funny TikTok. Honestly, I might get back into posting TikToks.
Yeah.
I used to do that in high school.
I was thinking about making a post on Instagram because it's like my last one is from like 2 years ago or like a year ago or something, and I'm just like,
Damn, everybody wants to know what's happening with Kaden.
everyone wants to know like where has he been? What's going
All
on?
200 followers.
It keeps going down. I'm at like 197.
What the hell?
No, I saw it the other day.
What
I'm like,
you
who's
do?
unfollowed me? No, but I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. I like the idea that I have an updated version of myself out there. So if anyone is stalking me or it's like,
You can create a LinkedIn and do that.
fuck you. I want to drop at Stardust Video and Coffee. Okay.
Add that post about it. Hey guys, I just accepted this position at Stardust Video and Coffee. This release is bad, and should date Dylan. Just saying, man. You're gonna bleep.
I'm gonna believe that.
How much of it? Don't bleep all of it. please.
Anything about coworkers.
Okay, but it's from me though.
Okay, but like I'm gonna be working with these people.
And you're gonna say, hey, my friend thinks you're bad, right? Fuck.
Okay, well no, well
I would do that. I would do that for you.
look, okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to think.
I've done. Man, fuck y'all.
No. Okay. Look.
I've showed pictures
Okay,
to my coworkers.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think.
My friend thinks you're bad. There's a photo.
No, I'm going through the actual people there.
Okay, you can't claim control all over all.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying this whole segment is getting cut.
No, don't cut this.
Oh, okay. Yes, I will.
Okay.
Yes, I will.
That's what you cut back to. This is the most
Yes, I will.
fabricated interview ever. Guys, if we're just coming back from the cut, Caden lied.
I didn't lie.
Whatever.
I'm a great friend.
No.
I would put
You would
my-
not. Would you put me on?
I would put you on. I just don't talk to anyone. I don't do.
You know your coworkers.
Oh, I don't even. Oh, now I gotta believe that. Now I gotta.
You gotta believe that.
I just said that was gonna work at Stardust.
Oh my god. And can I say something off the record?
Go
Actually,
ahead.
no, I'm gonna say on the record. Don't cut this. This is just my opinion. This is not Caden's opinion. If you work at Stardust, you are bad. And hello, my name is Dylan.
We need a picture.
and I occasionally, you can't cut that because it's coming straight from me. Okay, you just work there. Actually,
Okay.
you don't even work there just yet. You don't work there. You don't work there. You might not even work.
I
there.
might.
You might.
I
might. You You might work there, okay? But Dylan might not work there. He'll never work there, actually. Because I don't want to, okay? And I have a job.
He thinks he makes shitty coffee.
Yeah, I do. I think the coffee shit. I'm gonna be so honest. But, like, that's not y'all fault. The baristas, that's not y'all fault. Because y'all bad. You can't do no wrong. What's up? My name is Dylan. I'm Caden's friend. Who works with you? What's up? Hey, just show a little clip. Show a little clip. Show a little clip.
Okay. I'll ask for a highlight reel. Okay.
Cafe Phobia YouTube Shorts. There you go. There's your highlight reel. There's your highlight reel. That's my best.
I don't think I can mention a podcast to anyone.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay.
Wait, I thought you were about to put me on.
I will. I'll put you on.
God, I'm starving now. I'm starving.
What do you think I am?
You're famished. I'm starving. You're famished. No, I'm famished too. Let's be real. Like it's starving. Like, can we talk about dating? Is that okay? Can I talk about dating?
Talk about dating.
It sucks. All right. Suck. Can I be honest? It's a sucky.
I'm on Tinder and Hinge. Not going well.
I deleted my Hinge. Cause like, okay, it's not. Where's the option on Hinge where you just accept the match and like, there's a date? You know. Why is there a prompt saying, "Oh, pick a first date," and you're not gonna want to go on a date? Man, bullshit. Take that prompt off. Switch it with something else. Okay.
Since I've re-downloaded Hinge and Tinder, I haven't gone on a single date.
It's like, I don't know. Did you go on a Hinge date?
No,
I swear you did.
not Hinge.
Not Hinge. See, like,
I was supposed to.
You were supposed to. Okay, but see how that's ridiculous? Two fine, attractive young men can't get a date. What's up? Two fine, attractive young men who are nice people. We're nice guys.
We're the best guys.
Can't get a date.
Make guys great again.
Can't get a date on Hinge, and it's not like, what do you want me to say other than let's go on a date? You know, like I feel like go Diego go. Like I feel like I'm always hey, let's just go on an adventure. No, quick shit. You know,
Type.
Why is it like yes, of course, and then you're like, all right, let's go, and it's like, oh, my sister's cousin dog fucking died. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why do you? How much can you learn from a fucking text message conversation?
It's
always
always for me. It's always just like the very slow responding dissolves into nothing,
Nothing.
or it's the most bland conversation of all time, and I just dropped it.
Yes, because I'm bored. I'm literally sleeping because I don't. How many one-word responses can I take? Like I feel like I'm crafting up fucking like D Wade and LeBron James.
No, I wasn't sure which one.
Well, there's a junior in the NBA also. Okay, D Wade and LeBron James Sr., right? You know that famous image of D Wade throwing the lob to LeBron and then he's like this, like with his wings out?
Yeah.
I'm throwing fucking lobs in Hinge messages. Like, they'll show like any little hobby and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, like, but trying to make conversation about their hobby. Apparently this is a thing they love to do. Apparently this is a thing they love to do. And it's like, oh yeah, I paint sometimes. Oh great. That's all you can fucking say? Because if I could make up a lot of things to say. If someone's
You
like,
eat breadcrumbs.
yes, yeah, thank you. If someone like saw a picture of me, I don't know, fucking like cooking up hibachi and stuff, you're like, you did that on the spare time. I can send
I like to cook hibachi.
Yeah, I can send paragraphs about cooking hibachi and I don't even do it. I can say, yeah, I sourced the shrimp locally from the Gulf of Mexico, okay? America.
Okay.
Gulf of Mexico. Shout out my Mexican baddies. Okay, I can make up bullshit. Just do that. Stop like giving up on like 1-2 word responses. Like it's genuinely pissing me off. Like genuinely. And you know what? If you're gonna be dry over text message, at least be like, okay, let's go on a fuck ass date.
Something.
Let's go on a fuck ass date. Am I really bothering that much time? Like you can't do a little 2-hour dinner. Fuck it, you can leave, okay? Damn. Like, is it that hard? Do people not want stories? For me, it's like, okay, a date, whatever, it can go badly or whatever, but at least I got a story out of it.
Yeah.
At least I can tell someone about this. I can tell my children about this. You can't tell anything. You can just tell how you would dry through Hinge messages. Let's be fucking real.
Back in my day.
Oh, back in my day, I was giving one-word responses. I never went on a date. Actually, you're not even my grandchild because I couldn't have kids and I never met anybody. You stupid fucking asshole. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Actually, because, like, where's the Avengers? Where's the Adventure?
Where's the Avengers?
Actually, this is the Avengers level, but, okay. Where is the adventure? Where is just the, fuck it, let's go out and let's just sit at a cafe and get to know each other for a day. You don't even have, if you don't fuck with me after, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. You don't even, like, say, like, oh my god, that was such a great day, and then unmatch you when you get home. Fine. Fine by me. At least we went out and tried.
There's intent.
But when there's no try, there's no effort, then it means nothing. Then it means like, honestly, an AI chatbot would give better responses.
Honestly.
Can I say that? Can I say ChatGPT-na? ChatGPT-na would give better responses.
She's bad.
She's bad. At least she'd be like, oh, like, okay, this is like, I'm not promoting AI girlfriends, but like, why, you have, apparently you got a character limit, you know? Like, you only got so much characters left.
It's like 5.
And you're ruining them because you're using like 2 exclamation points, right? What the fuck, you know? Why, if you're fucking for real on those apps, be fucking for real, okay? Say, have your little conversation, you know? Just the introductory, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Maybe a week or something, I don't know. But I'm not getting to a month where I'm not going on a date with someone. Even 2 weeks, okay? Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. And don't give me the bullshit you don't have time. Then get off Hinge. I don't want people who don't have time on it. You can't be working 80-hour work weeks and then you want to get on Hinge. What are you doing on there? Just looking? You're wasting people's time. If you don't have time to, you've heard that excuse like, oh, I'm busy today. Why the fuck are you on Hinge? Why are you trying to date if you can't make time to go on a date with someone?
Good question.
That's a good question. That's a real fucking good question. I just don't get it. I don't like, if you're searching for love and you don't got time, don't search for love. Don't search for love. Figure out whatever you gotta do with your fucking time. Cause it's not searching for love, okay? It's not. Like, that's my biggest pet, like, second biggest pet peeve of this episode, cause I'm just lying, okay? But, why are you trying to like have a relationship with someone if you know you don't have the time for that? If you don't got the time for that, don't search for one. What do you want, a low maintenance boyfriend? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
You want to this is like a Tamagotchi fucking boyfriend, okay? He's dying. He's gonna die if you don't feed him. Feed him some.
She's not feeding.
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. If you don't have time, okay, you should have at least one. If you're on Hinge, okay, this is a new rule to get on Hinge. If you're on Hinge, you should have at least one space in your week where you can go on a date. Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe like 1 week gets super busy, but the next week over, you should have a little space to go
Just
on a date.
day.
Because then why the fuck are you on Hinge? Like, you know?
Good question.
That's a good question. I'm so confused, okay? I don't understand dating at all, if you can't tell. I just don't get it, okay? I feel like Gucci Mane in 2006, okay. I feel like I'm lightheaded now because I'm screaming. I feel like the date is the most important part.
Yes.
Fuck us texting, okay? We get it. Mm-hmm. If I don't meet this person, you are just AI chatbot. You're just a very attractive AI chatbot that I've fallen for, okay? Like,
the trap works.
The trap works on me, I guess, but I don't know.
I just don't get the point.
If you're on there and you don't want to go on dates, what the fuck? Like, the fuck?
The fuck job.
Like, maybe you just want to fuck, but like, alright, go ahead. Why can't you just say that off lip? I've only seen like 1 or 2 people who've actually said that off lip on their account, like, hey, I'm just here for that. Good. Communication. Saying what you want. Isn't that hard to say? Why are you stuttering over a text message? Bro, people with fucking typing quirks and stuff. Okay, what are you doing? You got time. Go back and erase it. You got all the time in the world. No one's pressuring you to move faster. There's not a person in front of you. You take your time. Say it what you want to say, okay? Say what you want. In your dating goals, I just want to fuck nasty raw style. Okay, someone's on, but I just want to fuck Nasty Lost.
Okay.
Good. So people who want to
Round of
fuck,
applause.
yes, because people want to fuck Nasty Lost out, they can be like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. Figuring out my dating goals. Get off the app. Get off the app.
We're playing games.
Okay, you're playing games. We might have to pause.
Alright. Pause.
Torture. Your parents, you watch one episode of Cafe Phobia.
Actually horrible.
You got your pick on the episode too. What's the best episode? Like, what's the most? There's no family friendly episode.
There's no. I was gonna say milk, but I feel like that's bad.
Alright, we're back.
We're back.
Okay, this is a question I have.
Okay.
You get your one pick of an episode, you gotta watch it with your parents. Cafe Phobia episode, I mean.
That's so tough. There's no good episode.
Could you sit through an hour and some change? Could your parents do that?
I mean, I can. I watch.
I laugh along to it.
We're funny.
No, I do laugh along to it. I'm like, that's a good joke.
Hey,
Right?
who said that?
Who said that? Oh, wait.
Nothing about dating.
That's like almost every episode. It can't be the intensely political ones. Either, can it?
Fuck, I was gonna say that because
Oh, yeah.
maybe I don't know. Maybe what was it, like the philosophy pod or something? I feel like that one wasn't too bad.
Maybe healthcare pod.
Healthcare pod, that was good. That was good. That was like not too harmful of a conversation.
And I think the next one was like, I want to kiss fine shit. I want to kiss.
And then after that, so we didn't kiss fine
So we
shit.
didn't kiss fine shit.
What's your pick?
Maybe that one.
Yeah.
Healthcare pod.
Mm.
I don't know. Like I feel like they're all bad still.
There's no winning.
There's no.
Like, could your mom see you crash out about having an inch date?
I mean, yeah, she'd be judgmental as hell, but
No, my mom would be like, "What's wrong with you?"
like she.
If she saw any of these, period.
You think she'd put you in like a straight jacket right away?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Honestly, I think my mom would give me like terrible advice. She'd be like, "Oh, it's alright." No, the fuck, it's not.
They'll come around.
No, the fuck, it's not alright. Okay, can we be real? It's not alright. You see the trends like Gen Z's dating less and less and
Mhm.
less. Hey, I'm one of those.
Hey.
I'm being affected by that.
It's a recession.
It's a recession, and it's not okay. I'm not okay with that. Please, please, please. Caden's co-workers, please, please. My mouth's just a black box this episode.
I'm gonna bleed so much.
Hey, I didn't say it.
Don't. No. Watch it. Watch it. There's just a black box all over your face right now. What's up? It's the Caden Podcast.
Hey, it's Dylan. Part of the Caden podcast.
Nope. You're censored.
I'm censored.
DEI.
Okay, but I don't. Alright, let's not have you censor the whole episode. I'll shut my mouth. But just so you know what to do. You know what to do. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
You can't censor that out. You
Okay.
know what to do.
Okay.
Avengers
Okay.
assemble.
The Avengers.
Okay, one last topic. Oh wait, I have one.
Okay.
Dudes be acting way different in the gym all of a sudden.
Oh.
Can I be honest?
Go ahead.
As a
go
dude
ahead.
in the gym,
Mm.
when there's like at least like one fine shit there, and there's like a lot of dudes at the gym at the same time, dudes just start acting different. They're like all of a sudden making jokes, all of a sudden like, I don't know, they're just acting like you know guys how they act,
Yeah.
and just like they just start acting different, you know.
I don't get why people feel
100. Oh wait, these are the 500-pound dumbbells. I thought these were the 1,000. No wonder they feel so light. Me looking at fine shit. I'm like,
Oh, I couldn't even tell you were doing a bit. I thought that was just the regular.
Oh yeah, because I lift that heavy
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't get why people need to put on a performance.
It is a performance. That's a
It
good
is.
word for it.
Like, who likes that?
Nobody.
No.
Nobody.
Nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
Okay. I have like some people in my life, but this is the most vague term ever.
Okay.
But like when they get around like fine shit and stuff, and like they want to like date fine shit, they start acting hella different, right? Like their manner of speech changes, like how they just navigate the world. Like, what's that about? Why can't you just be yourself? You know?
You think you'd want to keep that, you know?
Like
Yeah.
it's just like you want fine shit to like you for how you are.
Yeah. Be yourself.
I'm
type
always
shit.
myself
Mm.
when I'm talking to fine shit. Like I don't change up. I swear to God, I don't switch up. I'm just like whatever. I'm just gonna be me. You know.
I have to catch myself sometimes, but I'd say I'm pretty good about being myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like some people just like, oh, whole opinions change.
No.
Like you voted for Kamala there and you voted for Trump the other time. Like what's that about?
How bad does she got to be for that sort of thing?
No.
No.
Nobody. Nobody's that bad. But I'm confiscating my morals to like be like, yeah, I love Trump. You know, like
Maybe the tariffs aren't that bad.
like what baddie Trump supporter are you like? Damn, wait, hold on. Maybe he's got a point. None of them.
No.
I'm telling you, like if you say a Trump supporter, I immediately think you're ugly.
Oh yeah, no. If I see like you shouldn't go out with me if you didn't vote for Trump, X.
I have not
X,
seen that.
X, I've seen that a lot.
Ugh.
Yeah. There's a lot of pro-Trumpers. I mean, obviously.
I think you're just on white hinge, so maybe that's the case. But like X, moderate X.
They're segregated hinge.
Not, I mean, right, not political X. Like when I see those things on Hinge, it's X. I want liberal.
Yes.
Show me liberal.
Like, what do you mean you're not political? Like, you've got to have some stance.
That's-
you
I
know,
hate
like
that.
you're just. I feel like you're just undercover conservative.
True. Or you're just stupid as hell.
True.
Not. I don't know. I just don't like follow politics.
Yeah. I
Bitch,
know.
your whole life is politics. What are you saying?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? I don't know. I haven't seen any Trump supporters on my end.
I've seen a lot.
Maybe like one. But I don't know. You've seen a lot?
A lot.
Biggest turn off. Unless you're kidding. He loves Trump supporters.
Nope. And he's gone again. Wow.
Damn.
Okay, he's back.
Wait, you look at Stardust video on MAGA?
Make coffee shops great again.
Wait, part of the uniform is a MAGA hat? Part of the uniform is a MAGA hat.
You get shot if that happens.
That's the worst uniform ever. You have to wear that dumbass big ass hat. You're saying make America great again and he's already been president. You're good.
Like, was it not?
Thank you. Or now it's like keep America great again. What are you saying? That is literally the dumbest political slogan ever.
It is.
It is. It's just like I don't
When was it great?
When was it good? Name me when it was good. Okay, I have a bone to pick. Do we have time? Okay, we got time. Wait, we're not in the studio. We can make the rules. Wait, we make the rules. Here.
No, they started setting timers.
Hey, you make the rules here. Hey. Okay. Can I talk about Drewski real quick?
Yeah.
I got feelings on Drewski.
Okay.
Drewski is funny.
Extremely.
I've seen some clips with Drewski and I'm like literally dying.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Kevin Hart Kaisen action.
Yes.
Y'all smell milk in here? Okay, I'm dying. He released a video where it's like how those guys be at, like the dudes who work at nail salons, like act. Okay. You're seeing that.
I already see what you're saying.
He's like mimicking a Vietnamese man working at a nail salon. Obviously, I have a lot of connection to that. I know
Yeah.
what that is, right? Yes, that's funny, right? But do you gotta do the accent too?
Like,
Is
no.
that necessary? You
No.
know, like we get it. you
Yeah.
know. Like, is the accent necessary?
Like, you just don't have to.
Like, we get it.
Yeah.
And it's like, obviously he's going behind the counter at these establishments, so obviously like he got approval to do this,
Yeah.
right? And he's like making a joke, right? But why the accent? You know, I feel like you can make a joke like that, and you don't have to do the accent.
I feel
When
like
you-
it's pretty simple.
And when you're like mimicking like another like ethnicity or whatever culture, like do you gotta do the accent? Is that necessary?
No, I feel like that's so outdated.
I feel like it's so overdone.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm like, is this really funny? You know. And I saw like a duet of that video on TikTok, and the dude's like, bro, I don't know how Drewski was able to do this video, bro. Like with the accent too, like like really funny. I'm like, you know what he probably did? Hi, my name is Drewski. Can I record a video in your establishment? That's probably what Drewski did.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is some crazy like, bro, Drewski got in there, like he infiltrated, like blah blah blah. Like, no, Drewski said hi, hello. Can I?
Hey, can I pay you to use your
Yeah.
nail salon for
A video, yes, that's what he did, and then he took it like a racist like avenue where I just think it wasn't necessary. You know, like what? But like, so many people find it funny. I'm like, is that funny? Like, I don't know.
Mm.
I mean, I do know it's not funny.
Mm.
Just like, are we still like doing like, where like someone's accent is that funny?
In this day and age.
Oh my god, that like pisses me off so much. Like when someone like really like pays attention to someone's accent, like what are they saying? Oh my god, I can't understand this professor, whatever. They have such a thing. Like no, they don't.
No, that's a you problem.
You can take like an extra second to be like, oh, what are they saying? Oh wait, let me think about it real
Mm.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard. And then like videos like these where you're just like mimicking someone, it's like, what's the joke? I don't know.
Mm. I don't get it.
Would you ever go up in front of like, say like, you're making fun of like, okay, people who work in nail salons, right? Who are like majority Vietnamese, right? Or just Asian in general, right? Would you go up to someone like me and be like, bro, you know those like nail salons, you know how they be like, and then start doing the accent to me? Smack the doggy duke out of you. I don't know what is the doggy duke, but the doggy dookie out of you, right? Cause like, is that funny? Like, I don't know. Is that like? And I see like other like, it's not just like, oh, cause I'm Asian and like I feel offended by it or whatever. Like if I saw like another culture where it's like they're just like mimicking like how they speak, it's like, what's funny about this? Like no joke is being
No.
made. You're literally just like it's mimicry, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's just accepted more if a big influencer does it. You know, it's like
Yeah,
if it was like a smaller person, I feel like they'd be under a lot more scrutiny.
but even people like around us, they make those jokes a lot of the time.
Yeah, no. I don't know. It's just so normalized. It's just like
Is it funny?
I don't think so.
Honestly, I've stopped thinking that was funny like years and years ago.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying like oh like I'm immune to this like because obviously I'm a man who grew up in the U.S. so like obviously I'm very well aware of like racial stereotypes, right? But like, is it funny? You know, no. I don't know. That's just like my bone to pick with Drewski, so calling out Drewski. I feel like, is he like? And then people will be like, oh, he's just making a joke. You know, it's like not from like an ill like intended place.
But you just don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that when you're making a joke like that. And
You can still get the joke across without it.
exactly. And honestly, when people say like, "Oh, it's a racist joke," you really find a joke that has the word racist in it funny? Like,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
oh, it's dark humor or something like that. It's like, is it? Or
It
you
really just seems like a maturity thing. Like, come on, is this really funny? You know?
it just like feels like you're mocking someone for no reason.
Yeah.
It's like, what's so funny about? I don't know, and I feel like sometimes like I'm missing the joke because a lot of people do find that funny.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what's funny about this?
Getting not
Wait, let's
canceled.
unbelieve this. Actually, you do whatever you want.
How is Matt Rife doing a stadium tour?
That's a good question.
How?
He's not funny.
He's not funny. Like, I used to think that, like, the crowd interaction, like, way back in the day.
Okay, he's also mimicking a black man, and that's his whole joke too. Continue.
I was just gonna say.
No, I know.
I think his crowd work back in the day was kind of funny, and then it got to a certain point, and it's just like, how can you support this man?
Like, I don't know his controversies, but I just don't think he's funny.
It's mainly just sexism. It's mainly just making fun of women.
Okay.
But That I mean, I can't really speak on too much because I stopped consuming his
Okay.
content, you know. But that was
Y'all not
like
keeping
the
up with
biggest.
that life, or?
I'm not. I'm not.
He's doing stadiums.
Apparently,
Pe- That concerns me. That's way too many people.
just being fine with it.
He's also doing like the most exaggerated black accent ever.
Mm.
It's like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Like, okay, you know how I was saying like people mimic other cultures? A lot of white people mimic other culture or like put on a black accent and stuff like that, and that's their whole career. Isn't that crazy?
And they get
they get
a fucking-
rewarded. It's crazy when
They get a Purple Heart.
and it's crazy when conservative like comedians or whatever like put on a black accent because all they do is hate on black people.
Yeah.
You
Like,
are
that's
literally profiting off of what you hate, apparently. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, I have a bone to pick also with another comedian.
Okay.
Cat Williams.
Oh yeah, I'm somewhat familiar.
I don't really get what he's saying and stuff.
No.
About like, okay, this, I don't know, like about like the Diddy like controversies and stuff.
I'm not well informed of what
Okay.
he's been doing.
He went on the Shannon Sharp, interview show,
Yeah.
whatever, and he's talking like, oh, I had to turn down $5 million because I didn't want to wear a dress in a movie. Like I had to protect my dignity. I didn't want anything like in my butt or whatever. Like the whole thing is saying like I didn't want to be like, okay, I don't know if he's saying he doesn't want to be gay or he doesn't want to be sexually assaulted, which, okay, those are not like the same thing.
Yeah.
But he tied it back to like the whole Diddy like controversies and stuff, or just straight up crimes. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Straight up crimes, right? And like the thing is like, oh, he turned down some money right to not wear a dress in a movie, to protect his dignity. Oh my god, I can't fucking speak. What about wearing a dress is like shameful to your dignity?
Yeah. Where's?
I don't get it.
I don't know.
You turned down $5 million not to wear a dress.
That says something about you.
Right, and but like people are like he's so right. And I'm like, wait, what is he saying? Like I know obviously he's anti Diddy and like all those scandals, right? He's like I was not a part, like he's saying I'm not a part of that.
Yeah.
And like these things were like trying to like make me part of that, right? Like is that what he's saying? I'm just like, what are you saying? It's like, what about wearing a dress is like anything to do with like in a movie, anything to do with like protecting your dignity, as he said. I don't.
No idea.
And I'm like, people are like, oh my god, yes. I'm like, huh?
Just her.
Just her. No, I'm like, what are you saying? I don't get that. I don't get the tie into like. I think it's just like, oh, like I don't want to be gay, bro. I don't want to be gay, and it's like, what does that have to do anything with all these sexual assault like scandals happening in Hollywood? Like, how are you?
It just doesn't.
I don't get it. I don't get it. But people are like, yeah, he's so right and stuff. What? I'm like, what?
What?
I don't know. I'm like, this shit's like crazy to me. Like, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of like comedians and stuff, if you can tell. But I think a lot of, like, I like more formulated comedy. When it's like written well and like, I'm not a big stand-up person. That's a better word. Like I do like skit comedy and stuff like Key and Peele,
Yeah.
SNL even sometimes. It's like I those are like really funny. Like stand-up comedy, a lot of time I don't know. It's like, where's like a good stand-up comic who's not like horrible and related to Trump somehow?
I'm trying my best here. Like there are great comedians. Like Dave Chappelle is a great comedian.
Mhm.
Horrible person. You know.
Yes.
Like. I'm trying to think of just one good one. I can think of like a good skit one, like Tim Robinson, easy. Like I think you should leave is hilarious. Nathan Fielder.
Yeah. Those are skit
like,
comedy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like stand-up.
I'm trying to think of a stand-up.
And Dave Chappelle's comedy got worse after he started
Oh,
being
yeah.
transphobic.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the tie-in,
Mm.
Like, who's a good stand-up comic who's not like associated with Trump and is like, obviously they're probably a lot smaller and we don't
Yeah.
know, but like the main like really popular ones, like I feel like they're all like someone related to bigotry or something.
And I feel like it's only getting worse. Like
Yes, it's
like they're getting popularized by being canceled.
like Shane Gillis that
Canceled.
funny? like I've seen some things with Shane Gillis, and I'm like, okay, pretty funny,
Mhm.
whatever. But like then he just starts saying like dumb shit,
Yeah.
He's like, bro, we fucking offended that like all the libs and stuff like that, and like, what are you saying? And he's like, oh, I don't like Trump. Like they're always like, oh, I attack both sides. I'm like, sure you do, bro. Like, do you know Akash Singh and like Andrew Schultz and stuff?
The names sound familiar, but I don't.
They're like both like Trump comedians, I guess. Or like they probably say, oh, I don't support Trump. Or like they attack both sides, whatever. They're stupid as hell. I keep on seeing stuff like they did an interview with like Pete Buttigieg. Wait, is that his name? Pete.
I think so.
Buttigieg? Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it, but politician, right?
Mhm.
Liberal politician. And they're like trying to like got you questions on him and stuff, and they're like, whoa, yeah, it's like these are like our most popular, these are like our funniest. Like are they our funniest?
We can't do better.
Yeah, exactly. Who is the funniest ones? And like, okay, I guess like maybe like social media comedians, right?
Mhm.
But then again, it's like, okay, Drewski's like one of them, right? Like I've seen like a lot of Drewski stuff. It's like, oh man, he's funny as shit.
Mhm.
But then he just does like racist shit, like mimicking other cultures and stuff. Like, what's It's like where's like a good like. I know that sounds like such like a liberal take. It's like where's non like problematic comedians.
But it's true.
But it's
It's
true. Like where's the people who like. Why is it like when people make fun of like shit that happens in society, it's always at like the expense of like some minority group, either gay like queer people or like racial minority groups. Like that's like the whole joke a lot of the time. It's like, is that really that funny? Like you can make jokes about like shit happening in society because it's batshit crazy, but like what about what you do is funny? You're just like recycling an old stereotype.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Like the stereotype that like Asian people are like the stereotype that Asian people work these like I guess like more service industry jobs and they're kind of like they're trying to scam you or whatever. Like is that a really new like stereotype? Like,
No,
that's
and-
such an old one.
And I feel like people laugh at it because it's like, oh, you're not supposed to say that. It's like that's the whole bit.
But that's the accepted thing to say.
Yeah, like you're saying this on a Netflix special.
No, and it's like I don't know. I'm always speaking from my perspective, the Asian perspective, but it's like I just see these jokes and I'm like, is it funny? Like what's funny about? I remember I was younger, right? And it was an Asian comedian this time. They did a similar joke, right? They like, what? Actually, was she Asian? I don't know. Okay, this was making the rounds in like Vietnamese WhatsApp groups.
Okay. Racially ambiguous.
Racial? I don't think she was. Okay, if she was Asian, I don't think she was Vietnamese. And stuff
Okay.
like that. But she's talking about, oh, I went to the nail salon, right? And then she starts doing like the Vietnamese accent and stuff like that, and says like Happy New Year in Vietnamese, like nothing to do with anything that was happening, and like it's the same joke she's making, right? But like people in my family find that so funny, and stuff. It's like, what? Like, it's like I think that's why it continues like with non-Asian like comedians. It's like, oh, they laugh at it because it's like it's true somewhat, I don't know if you know what I'm saying because you're white, but no shade, but
I literally no shade.
no shade. I'm just like, are you not like tired of these like stereotypes, like making fun of people who like work super hard and like like the reason why you only like associate like Vietnamese people with like nail salons is like that's the only industry they have,
Yeah.
like majority, right? And it's like the joke is that they steal from people and that they're like super rude to like their customers and stuff. I'm like, is this like a really like positive thing you want to like continue laughing about?
Yeah, like why is this what you want to put out there?
Exactly. I just like I don't know. I'm just like it doesn't make. You know what a lot of people don't talk about in nail salons and stuff is that if you work in a nail salon, you're exposed to so many this is a completely different conversation, but like these people who like are being like made fun of and stuff. Not only that, but they work in an environment super long hours and they're exposed to like very like cancer causing chemicals. That's like that's like but that's their only way to make a living, right? I'm like, what's funny about? I don't know, like, what's funny about? Like, and they do the same thing with like Hispanic like people and stuff. Like, oh, you go to the Home Depot and there's like Hispanic people like waiting, and it's like they're literally waiting to do a job they have no experience in just to make some money.
Yeah.
Like, what's funny about that? You know,
It's
I don't, and then like mimicking the accent too, because they like can't speak English. I'm like, they're literally just trying to work.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck do you have to harp on that they can't speak English well? I don't know.
I just don't get it.
I just don't get it. I don't know, and I don't find it. I know this is like hashtag you're too woke friend or whatever. Okay, but like, is it funny? Like, you know, like the thing is like you can't make these jokes about white people. It's like, oh, look at those white people always making good money, you know, have good families and live good nice areas, you know. Like no one's making like people make fun of how
I'm
white,
offended.
like you see, but people make fun of how white people talk and like how they act and stuff. But at the end of the day, they're still doing all right.
Yeah.
The joke is that they have a lot of money. The joke is that they talk in a way that's like it's shocking for other people who don't make as much money. You know, like you see, like is that like it's never
The
like
joke is that they're at a higher status,
they
you
do it
know?
and like they have like ownership over like you know like systems of wealth, right? Like with other people, it's like these jokes are coming at the expense of them. Like these jokes are coming because this is their only option in life. You know. Not because they don't like they're dumb or whatever and they can't choose what they want to do. Like this is their only option.
Yeah.
The only option is to work in this industry they're familiar with. Like when you make jokes about like people who are actually suffering, it's like that's like I don't know. I feel like it comes at the cost of them, right? And it just like continues these like ideas, right? Because like hey, maybe you're like a younger Drewski fan, right? Shout out younger Drewski fans, right?
Shout out.
You've probably been like introduced to like the nail salon like Vietnamese stereotype and stuff. But like once you start seeing it and like in comedy, like you love your favorite comedian's Drewski and like you start laughing along with that, you start to internalize that and now like that's what you start to believe about these.
You're not gonna stop and question that if you're like that young and impressionable.
Exactly. Like I think that's like the problem and stuff. It's like you associate Vietnamese people with like not speaking English well, and they're always like they're trying to scam you out of like getting your like nails or you know anything done like that. And it's like is that like a really like necessary thing to continue? Because like even if the kid didn't watch Drewski, he would have been or they would have been introduced to that idea at some point in their lives. It's just how it is, right? Like what is like I don't know if there's many jokes like damn you see all those Asian people in higher education, man, that's so funny, like look at them, they're so smart, you know. It's like you're only making jokes about like people who are like in a very like I don't know like a very low position like socioeconomic right status, right? And it's like okay, Asian people are here, Hispanic people in this area, black people in this area, white people you know like I don't like you're just saying a stereotype but just louder, you know.
Yeah.
Like people know these it's not like these are new ideas. Like what's the like is the joke that like it's not saying like oh these stereotypes are ridiculous. Like I mean is it like I don't know like is Drewski like being in that position and calling out man look if we just switch the role to like another like ethnicity like it looks ridiculous. No.
He's being like, oh, that's so true.
Exactly.
Like that kind of comedy.
And you know what? The people who work there, it's not like they're gonna say like if he was offering them money to like you know film in their establishment, right? It's like why would you say no?
Yeah.
If you don't like that's a very hard job, you know. You don't make much money. Right? It's like yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just get so frustrated with those things. I'm like, is it really necessary? You know,
It's not.
And I'm like, that's why I don't really like stand up or like social media comedy a lot of the time. It's like you're not saying anything new, you know. Like a lot of time it's just racial stereotype. Okay, one last thing. So we'll probably have to end. And I'm sorry, I've been talking a lot.
You're okay.
ODC World, Supreme Dreams, ODC World 1, they're funny as shit. Okay.
I'm not familiar.
You know the LeBron videos and stuff like that, like how LeBron was in the locker room after game 1 of the finals or whatever.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah, those group of guys, they're fucking funny as
Okay,
shit.
okay.
And they're actually not just like they do like make videos that are like stereotypical and stuff, like Hood Olympics and stuff, but they're coming from that culture, right? They're coming from like this perceived notion of black people like being in the hood, right? That's funny because it's coming from them and they're pointing out how ridiculous it is.
If it was a different race.
Look, the Hood Olympics, like one of the events is called like carjacking or whatever. Like that's the joke and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Right? Like that they're not like just continuing like they're pointing out like it's so ridiculous through their videos. That's how I feel. Like I think that's a way you can like like I guess make jokes about like ethnicity. It's like you have to be part of that group.
Yeah.
And then also you can't like, it's not like you're just doing like a continued like stereotypical version of it like a King Badge, right? You're pointing out how like ridiculous these stereotypes are. I feel like it could be done in a good way, you know.
Mhm.
I don't know.
It shouldn't be that hard.
That's my piece. Okay, media. End of the-
Media. Let's see. I started One Piece. I've been listening to a lot of Quedeca, a lot of Malcolm Todd, and a lot of Smino. I think that's.
Oh wait, sorry.
No, I think that's it.
That's it. Okay, Guess featuring Billie Eilish.
Fire.
Talk featuring Troye Sivan.
Fire.
Fire. Fancy That. Hey, it's coming out tonight, but it's already a classic. And I just watched Carrie, the horror movie, last night. So boom, that's my media.
Fire.
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 I want to end the episode.
Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe. Hit that like.
Dude, get your pussy wet to Cafe Phobia.
Please don't fuck watching our show.
Can you put us on in the background while you're having sex?
No.
Alright, this is the point where we just look. Blah.
Hey, good job.
Do the emo. Blah. Alright, good job.
Congrats.
Congrats having sex. Okay, bye.
Thanks for watching.